This one is well worth it. It's a long one. The title is not misleading. There's a bit of angel dust on the lens, adds to the drama. There's a message in here somewhere as well in the video about leaving only your footprints behind. Stick around for that. And right at the end is a top tip, the best campsite in Sweden. You've probably met inuk-suk online on Instagram. Really nice guy, Arjen. Took us all around his vehicle today. He's probably the tallest guy I've ever had in front of the camera. And he has the most epic beard, man. So with that having been said, let's roll the tape. Buongiorno campers, how are you guys doing out there? Look who we've run into. This is Arjen.
Yes.
From?
The Netherlands.
Inuk-suk.
Inuk-suk Overland.
Yeah. Check out their channel over here on Instagram. Here we are with his 110, which is going to give us a quick look around, which is very nice of him. Thank you very much. This is a TD5.
Yeah, correct. It's got almost 310,000 kilometers on the clock. It's built in 2004. It's a 3-door, so plenty of room in the back.
It still looks very good. The paint is original.
Paint is original, yeah, I think so, yeah.
Wow, very nice. Original engine, gearbox.
Original engine, gearbox, suspension is upgraded to Old Man Emu.
And your wheels.
Yeah, those came with the car when we bought it in 2017.
The bullbar. This is not standard from Land Rover. I'm pretty sure. This was on the car when you bought it?
Yeah. It's pretty sturdy and it's heavy too.
Yeah.
It used to have a winch on it, but when I removed the bumper to give it a repaint when we bought the car, I found out that the housing of the winch motor was totally corroded, so I didn't put it back on. We didn't have any use for it until now, so without the winch it's just much lighter at all.
It's about 50 kilos.
Yeah.
That's enough beer, huh?
It had a steel cable on it, yeah.
Inside you have got...
We did the dashboard with a 2-din radio.
Oh, that is cool.
Apple CarPlay on it.
A lot neater than our car.
That's very cool, and you got navigation in there.
Yeah, but we mostly use the Garmin for our trips.
Wow, that's really cool.
Yeah, it's nice, the 2-din radio, but all you see in it is reflection of the passenger's leg.
Which is a bit distracting.
This works for you?
Yeah.
For the demisting?
Yeah.
And it also gives you enough...
Yeah, it's working very good.
That sometimes for us is a bit of a problem.
We still wave at everyone.
We do it with the window wiper.
Yeah,
like
right.
The small,
the squeegee, yeah. Oh, that's a good idea. Good
Squeegee.
tip, squeegee.
used to the
Everyone,
modern,
squeegee for the windows. Good idea. Good tip.
You've got upholstery.
Yeah,
That's great.
it's done by Landreiziger in Dordrecht.
Highland Reiziger.
Martin and Liz.
Martin and Liz, yeah. They did this.
Hello, Martin and Liz.
Also the tunnel, the transmission tunnel is insulated.
Oh, that's cool.
Neoprene, just to give it a bit more sound deadening.
You can use all the sound deadening you can get. Cubby box here. Seats are still standard with covers on them.
We've got our electrics and behind the seat.
Ah, charger.
Battery charger and the MPPT for the solar.
Ah, yeah. And this is still the original height.
Yeah.
And you are okay with your legs.
Yeah, that's why we mounted the smaller steering wheel.
Ah, because you're a bit higher.
Yeah, it's coming away more from the column.
Yeah.
So I can sit pretty easily in it.
As you are about 2 meters?
Yeah.
This is good. Normally 2 meters is a little bit tight for a standard Defender.
An inuk-suk is a It's a stone man from Canada, and it's used by the Inuit people to mark roads. So it's a waypoint or a way marker, or I don't know how you call it in English, but
I think a waypoint is good. Marker.
we've been in Canada in 2011, and yeah, that's where the idea comes from.
Oh, very
I built them myself a couple of times in France.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
It was like a little totem.
This is for.
This is where our solar panel goes. We chosen to have a mobile panel. It's got a Wattstunde, so it's like a. It's not a case, but it's folds.
Yeah.
It's like this big, and we have 15-meter cable, so we can park the car in the shade.
Fantastic, yes.
And
Very
have-
clever.
Power
Good
from
idea.
the sun. Yeah.
Very
How many watts do you have? 200 watts?
No, 120.
That's okay.
That's plenty. Yeah.
Yeah, for the fridge.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Because you have a second battery in here,
Yeah. There's a second battery below the driver's seat.
which charges from the engine anyway,
Yeah.
and the solar power just helps you. And this storage box, we don't have to open it, but this is very handy with these kind of 3-door 110s.
Yeah, this is where we've got a small compressor, recovery kit, a snatch strap,
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
the jack, it's a small hydraulic jack we've got, and we can fit a 15-liter water jerry can in it on both sides. So
Very cool.
if we're on a trip, we've got 30 liters of water.
Yeah, that's cool.
And this is also cool. This is put on afterwards.
Yeah, it's not standard.
Oh, it's cover. It's like an aluminium tramplaat.
Yeah, checker plate. Yeah.
Very cool.
Chassis was done end of May, redone.
Oh, with
protect it from
Dinitrol? Yeah.
Now we use a product called RX.
RX.
It's Dutch.
So it's completely rust-proof now.
Yeah, for the coming years. The plan is to check it every year before winter and
Yeah.
touch up where we find any corrosion.
I think that's the secret to a Land Rover. If you can keep it in a good condition, it's fine.
Yeah.
If you have to run after it, then you're in trouble.
That's correct, yeah.
These ones are cool.
Yeah,
There's lots of this
because
inside.
yeah, we don't have any aircon, so we drive with the windows open in summer
That helps.
when it's warm.
Yeah.
And we find that this is, you got a lot less wind noise, and it's not blowing in your hair or in your face.
I have that.
And it's, yeah, we can highly recommend them to put on
Clean
the
air.
Land Rover.
Very cool. Is this on the inside?
No, it's on the outside.
It's very small profile.
And they're not expensive as well. I think 50 euros or so for the pair.
Dude,
You have a
we can add that to the squeegee list.
an awning.
Yeah, it's a 270 degree.
Wow, this is
It's
so
a Fox wing, but we upgraded the cover. Because the standard cover that comes with the Fox wing, it's really a bit too tight. It's always a struggle to close it. So
Yeah.
and this is from Drifta, an Australian company.
Oh, they make bags for
They make
us
the bags
tents.
for the Fox wing awning.
Yeah. And it's waterproof now.
Yeah.
And on the roof you have a roof tent.
Yeah, it's the Alu Cab Generation 3 tent. We got that in 2018.
It's good for you.
Yeah, we're very happy with it. It's quick and easy to set up.
Yeah, you just lift it from this side.
Yeah, we just pop it open and it's like a clamshell model which hinges on the front.
It's not too heavy.
80 kilos.
80.
Yeah,
Ah, I thought it would be more. That's okay.
yeah.
And you have a front runner roof rack.
Yeah, it's the old one and we repowder coated it last year.
Ah, okay.
So,
And you have a shower enclosure.
yeah, it's a shower cube by Easy On. Yeah.
You've used that a few times?
Only twice until now, so not too often.
It works well.
It works like a treat. It's a bit bigger than other similar products on the market. It's 1 meter 20 wide.
Oh wow, that's big.
1 meter by 120, so you can really comfortably stand in it.
Yeah, we have a little shower tent, but it's wobbly. It's very small.
Yeah, well, we don't necessarily use it for a shower only, because it's usually on a campsite you don't have any privacy when you're camping with these kind of equipment, so you can also use it as a change room or something.
Yeah, yeah. And you have a safari snorkel.
Yeah, fitted it myself.
It's leak free.
Yes.
Can we have a look inside?
Sure.
Here we have a bag on the spare wheel.
Yeah. This is where we keep our dry grid.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, we
correct.
got a folding grid, and we got a frisbee with us, and we also have a cable for our 230 volts.
Oh yeah.
We put in here, and our camp toilet.
Oh yeah.
I can show you later, but also something I fiddle with myself. So this is where we put our 230 volts in it. It's waterproof.
Oh, that is very cool.
And I just ran a cable to the front of the car with a 230 socket. And it's only used for the battery charger. You don't have any other appliances on 230 volt or the required 230 volt. The setup is fairly simple.
Well, this you built yourself or you made it?
Yeah.
You had it done?
No, I did it all myself. Last year with the first lockdown we took the chance of stripping the whole car. With the previous owner, he had just panels on the sides with multiplex or plywood.
Yeah.
And I took all that out, all the existing insulation, and I replaced it with anti-drone.
Oh yeah, it's
Sound deadening material and thermal insulation. So 3mm thick cell rubber we put on it, and then just some upholstery. And then we started to build of the cabinets.
So you have a fridge,
Yeah,
which is a weekender.
52 liters.
National Luna. Oh, okay.
It's a twin. It's actually a freezer compartment and a cooling compartment. So if we are on a trip, we usually freeze our stuff at home. So meats and other products, and we put it in the freezer compartment, so it stays frozen for the duration of the trip. And the setup is pretty similar as before, because the fridge we have longer than last year, but we had 4 boxes that were where the cabinets are right now. And what we found is every time you need something, it's in the bottom box. So you get up, you end up pulling all the boxes out of the vehicle to get to the stuff you want at that moment. So Marloes especially said, well, because she was the one that had to crawl into the car, because she's a bit smaller than me. She said, well, build me some cabinets. So I did last year.
Enough. I want some cabinets. So you use these boxes?
Yeah, this the front one is our kitchen box. It's got a kitchen organizer in it with all our pots and pans, cutlery, no, not cutlery, but plates and stuff, and glasses and mugs. And the front one is holding our campfire kit. So it's got a Dutch oven, tongs, poking stick. So all our stuff that we use to cook on open fire.
This is a table.
Yeah, it's an Osten table. It's
3 sections.
yeah,
No?
it's 3 sections. Yes. Yeah.
2 chairs.
Yeah.
Are these chairs? Yeah.
Yeah, 2 chairs, Coleman chairs.
You have some.
Sheepskins.
Ah.
That are actually just seat covers for the front seats. But we are using them on the campsite because when it's a bit chilly, and we've been camping since February this year, and then you make a fire, but it's always the chill at your back that's causing you to get cold. And with the sheepskins, yeah, it's comfortable.
You have an organizer hanging there.
Yeah, it's my camp cover, another South African brand. And that's where we have our books, and in the front one are the cables for the solar panel and stuff. So little things we use.
And here
we have 2 kites, a hammock. Got my trusty silky saw.
Ah.
If you want to make a fire, you have to make firewood. And I usually have my axe in here as well. Got a Transforce Brux, Swedish, handmade.
And this one is...
This is just general storage for laundry. I don't know what you call these, but
washing pigs, I think.
Bags.
But this works well.
This works well, yeah.
It's all organized. You can get to it easily.
Organized. Yeah, you're making use of available space.
Yeah. So you don't sleep inside.
No,
And it's still, as I said, it's got the standard height bulkhead still.
Yeah.
Which has not been cut out.
No, it's not legal in the Netherlands
To cut it out, you know.
because it's got a
Structural.
It's got a truck license plate, if you call it that. Commercial, and if you cut it out, it's not complying to the requirements, the tax service in the Netherlands.
Even here, mostly in Holland, this raised part here on all commercial vehicles.
That's
you can,
for the same reason, yeah.
Because you could, in other countries, cut it out, put a brace in there, which is also from Land Rover.
I've seen it, yeah.
And that's even how they make the 94-seater. From the factory there's a...
Correct, yeah.
But it looks very neat, very organized. This is great.
Yeah, it's just simple.
Yeah, but everything is there. And it's nicely made. It's clean, it's neat, it's packed away.
Yeah, and it's preventing you to overload your vehicle as well. Because you always, like with clothes for instance, you always take too much. And you end up wearing one set of shorts, one set of t-shirts. The only thing you really need is more pairs of socks and underwear. So we've got 6 cabinets. The one in the left front, that's where the tools are. I've got a nano-com with me, a toolbox, some other things in there. And, our stove is in the right one. And we've got a compartment with towels and dishcloths and stuff. And one compartment is also used for food, and Marloes and I each have one compartment for clothes. That's all we take.
Just one compartment, it's enough.
That's enough. And even that, it's
sometimes too much.
Usually more than we need.
Wow. There's something we can learn about that. When you're traveling around, we take so much stuff with us. We got a whole trailer. Look. Everything fits in here, nothing else. A couple of boxes on the front, which I saw. In front of the roof tent, which is a bit more storage.
Yeah, just usually for shoes and things that get dirty and you don't want in the vehicle.
Yeah, and for the rest, most of it is just some cooking things. You've got your fridge and basic camping stuff, which is really nice. I really like it. It's very cool.
Thanks.
Nice setup. A quick tour of Arjen and Marloes' 110. This is their vehicle they go on holiday with. Not just for a weekend, for a month and more, which is really great. I hope you might have learned something out of here. A couple of tips and tricks, which I certainly have already. It looks really neat and clean. It's a 2004, as I said, which means it's 17 years old. I don't think you could tell from the way it looks. Also the tires, 26575. A little bit wider than normal. This is indispensable.
Yeah, well, we were planning to go to Sweden and camp in the wild a lot. So what are you doing when you have to go for a number 2? You crouch. That's not comfortable. So I thought I had old toilet seat lying around, and my dad had an old stool which the fabric was ripped off, and I made this.
Fantastic. I love it.
And you dig a hole, because when we are camping in the wild, we are camping by the principle of leave nothing but footprints and a bit of oil in case you're driving with a Land Rover. But we take all our toilet paper with us, except for the number 2. We bury that so no one sees any signs of you have been there. And that's maybe an important message for everyone that wants to go wild camping. Take your trash with you, also your toilet paper.
And I think what's also important here is that people who like doing this, who like going camping in the wild, traveling around in nature, if you don't respect the nature, they start closing everything down, which you see a lot. So if everybody plays their part, be respectful of where you are, you can still be around to enjoy it. The nature will still be open for you and nothing will have been touched. You just have your footprints and that's it. Very cool message. So you have a few stickers here, which mean where you have been. I think this is a clue to Sweden.
Yes.
This one, weiterweg.de.
Yeah, that's a campsite we've been to last month in Sweden, and it's run by a German couple. That's why it's in German, obviously. And it's a really neat, cool campsite on top of a hill, and you got an amazing sunset. Only 8 pitches, so if you want to be sure of a place, call ahead. But in the pre-season and outside of off-season, it's okay to just arrive there. It's a really cool place. It's out of the box. They do all kinds of off-road activities. You can go quad biking in the Swedish wilderness. You can order a moose burger and stuff like that. They've got a hot pool, a hot tub, sauna, everything you want. But the most important is it's just a really relaxed, laid-back place. You might think it's a bit of a mess when you arrive, but it's organized chaos. It's super cool. Like I said, the owners have really thought out of the box, setting this campsite up. Just really cool.
And the
if you're in Sweden, in the Larna, visit that campsite. It's awesome.
Weiterweg off-road camp.
Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you. Thanks very much to Arjen. Very cool. Once again, go and check them out on Instagram if you haven't already. I'm sure you have, because we've been following each other for quite a while, I think.
Yeah, a couple of years.
And this is a really cool build. I'm really impressed with how this all comes together. Very nice build, very neat, very clean. They've had this for about 4 years and they've really had some work in it, obviously, like you all do with these landies. But it looks fantastic and everything you do to your landy makes it better. So great stuff, guys. Thanks for watching this one again. I hope you learned something. I hope you've been entertained a little bit. I'll catch you on the next one and keep rolling.